Good morning, everyone. This week, I am going to be eating all foods from Sakara Life, which is a meal prepping service that is vegan, gluten-free. It's just extremely healthy. It was also $495. I thought that it would be quite interesting to see what they got, and I'm gonna give you guys my painfully honest review. So for my Monday breakfast, I've got the blue corn flour griddle cakes with wild blueberry maple jam. The edges are nice and crispy because I put them in the air fryer. This definitely tastes like the healthy version of a pancake. This is not like your IHOP pancake. It's like as if you go to like a gluten-free vegan restaurant in LA. This is what you'd get. All right, guys, for lunch, we've got the sexiest salad in New York City. This looks pretty good. There's a lot of greens. It filled up this entire plate. It's just like a salad with some fruit. Oh, there's blackberries in here too. Wow. This dressing is really good. It kind of has like that horseradishy kick to it. It's like a nice mix of everything. There's like blueberries, blackberries, chickpeas. I see some chia seeds. I would have never thought to have arranged all this food together, but it actually tastes pretty good. So I'm in between lunch and dinner. I'm gonna have dinner in like a couple hours. The Sakara Life program said to have the detox tea in between meals. It's just freaking hot here, so I kind of want an iced tea. So just like, this is just like a very herbal, smoky drink. That's what the detox tea tastes like. All right, for dinner, we've got a black bean burger that's pretty much deconstructed. We've got some avocados covered in some type of seed. We've got some sweet potato fries, which I'm really excited about. And then we've got a lovely pile of spinach covered in that delicious cashew Caesar dressing. Freaking dressings so far have really, really blown my mind. I'm gonna dip it inside this dipping sauce, which I am assuming is like a substitute for ketchup. It's definitely not ketchup. It's like kind of sweet in its own way. We'll try the burger. It's very beany. It's a bean patty. Wait, that's actually pretty good. Okay, what do I do with this? So now with this random one piece of lettuce, I'm going to make a wrap. I'm gonna put the bean in there, throw a little avocado, and a piece of spinach that's covered in the dressing. Good morning. For breakfast, we have the rosewater pistachio muffin with pink coconut butter. I threw the muffin in the air fryer and it's nice and toasty. They also gave me a tangerine, which I sliced, or is it a clementine? So this is what it looks like in the center. There's like all these little bits of carrots. There's walnuts in here. They also put seasonal fruit. I'm gonna put a little bit of the coconut butter on it. Oh, that's weird. It's like a savory muffin that has the consistency of clay. It's like a mush. But then it has these strings of carrots that obviously have a lot of structure to them. So it's just a weird mixture of like mushy and strings. So welcome to lunch. We've got the Sakara burrito bowl with turmeric corn salsa. I see a lot of spinach, mixed greens. I think this pink stuff is rice. Yeah, it looks good. This dressing is like good, but it's not like, oh, like it doesn't compare to the Caesar dressing from yesterday. If I had to give it a grade, I would give it like a B-, but I would probably add some more salt in here. All right, guys, I am having my supper. This is the Southwestern sunset soup with a chipotle corn muffin. This is actually the meal I was least excited for. Today is disappointing. The meals today have been disappointing. Chippo. Let's try this corn muffin. I put this in the air fryer. Okay, I'm gonna try the muffin on its own. The muffin's good. It tastes like a savory scone. This reminds me of like a Mexican minestrone. It's okay. You know, honestly, the more I'm eating this, the better it's tasting. Morning, guys. For breakfast, we've got the coconut praline granola with the antioxidant cacao milk. It's basically like granola / cereal for breakfast, which I never ever have. This granola is extremely nutty. There's like hazelnuts. I think this is like a pecan. This cacao milk tastes like a very bitter, watery chocolate milk. That's what it tastes like. When you combine it with the granola, which is relatively sweet, it really works. For lunch, we've got yet again another salad. This is called the Summer Sun salad. This has the mixed greens. There's orange in it. I see quite a bit of quinoa, which is cool. Here we go. Tastes really fresh. Tastes really citrusy. Summer salad is definitely the right name for this because it tastes really bright. Interesting. It's very interesting to see what they put in here. For dinner, we have the baby fennel Sunchoke pasta. This is actually the meal I was the most excited for because it was pasta. I believe this is brown rice pasta. Let's try a bite. Yeah, this is good. It's delicious. I think this is my favorite meal that I've had. This kind of tastes like a very healthy, like white sauce pasta. I can't believe this is vegan. Morning. For breakfast, we have a avocado cacao probiotic pudding with a lavender tea biscuit. I just transferred it into this bowl. It came inside this little plastic package, which I will save, put another pudding inside. Very moussey, pudding-like. It tastes good. It tastes like chocolate pudding, but definitely more bitter. I'm gonna try some of this lavender biscuit. The biscuit's really soft and moist. There's no crunch to it. This would have been nice to put in the air fryer, actually. For lunch, we've got another salad. This is called the Bliss Bowl, and it's topped with pickled watermelon. I'm a little skeptical about the pickled watermelon, so this is a pretty well-rounded bite with all the things that this salad has to offer. There's a lot going on. I'm just gonna try it with just the lettuce because I don't know what the heck I just put in my mouth. That was just a lot. It's pretty good. The dressing today is like a very mellow, slightly smoky dressing. It's not my favorite, but it's definitely edible. The watermelon just tastes like normal watermelon. All right, folks, for dinner we have the lavender quesadilla with broccoli pesto. And it's accompanied with this tomatillo salsa that has hibiscus in it. I've never seen a tomatillo sauce like this. I put the quesadillas in the air fryer. The broccoli pesto is really nice. Let's try it with this tomatillo sauce. I think you'd enjoy this if you like sweet and savory mixed together. I'm very particular on like how I mix my savory with my sweet. It's gotta be like Asian. Anything else I'm like kind of lukewarm about. Like I don't like pineapples and pizza. Can't believe it's Friday. This is my last breakfast and it is the cherry tea cake with stone fruit jam. I'm actually kind of sad that this is coming to an end, dude. This is like, that pink mauve-y thing is a cherry. It's okay. Again, the texture is quite clay-like, almost like a fusion between clay and mochi. And the jam is quite tart. It's like a tart cherry. This is not sweet at all. You can barely taste it. It's like a sweet essence almost. Yeah, not too impressed by this. For my final Sakara lunch, I have the gardener's focaccia, and there's also a sunset gazpacho. I believe this is supposed to be eaten cold, but I wanted to warm it up anyway, and now I kind of regret my decision. Oh, it's a weird soup. Let's try this focaccia. Interesting. Or what if I put it in the gazpacho? Better. So this is like a cashew-based cream cheese. I'm gonna try it with the focaccia. That actually makes it really good. Or it makes it more edible. Dude, you guys, this is my final Sakara Life meal. I'm like actually kind of bummed. Tonight's dinner, we have the Veggie Saute bowl. It's like kelp noodles, some green snap peas, peppers. I'm gonna really miss not cooking all the time. He has to cook because he doesn't have Sakara Life.
I don't have Sakara Life.
It's okay. The sweet potato is really good. It's kind of nutty, so maybe there's some sesame, maybe there's some tahini in here. I'm gonna enjoy this and then I'll do my final thoughts in the next clip. There's a lot to unpack here. I would say that this meal delivery service is something that is absolutely targeted to people who are financially stable and have that disposable income. I think a person would have to pay $2,000 a month for this meal prep service if this is what they wanted to live, if they wanted to just live and breathe that Sakara life. And honestly, I don't know what can really justify that unless you're just like balling out the ass. I would give this whole experience maybe a 3 out of 5. I gave it a point because the food is extremely healthy. It's very nutrient dense. It is like vegan. It's gluten-free, it's dairy-free, it's just every type of free. That in itself is pretty cool. This was extremely creative. Like every type of dish, I liked how, I was like very tickled on the fact that it was something that I never tried before. Like freaking cornflower griddle cakes, coconut jam. I think this service really inspired me to add more greens into my diet. It inspired me to add different types of combinations, like adding a peach or a blueberry to my salad. There's another point for convenience. It's amazing that I could just open my fridge, I don't have to cook anything, I just heat it up and it's ready to go. This program showed me that I could kind of sustain myself off of these portions and be satiated. I would have to be in a very like specific place for me to invest this amount of money for, especially for all 5 days. It's just so expensive. Like even as someone who is financially stable, even I look at this and I'm like, fucking hell, like that's a lot of money. So it would really have to be worth it. Like let's say I was getting married and I wanted to be in like optimal health, then I would probably eat this for a week. Let's say I completely ravaged my body and I had to severely limit my diet and I was somehow like physically unable to cook anything and I had no help, then I would also order this service. I think if you're going to charge like nearly $500 for this, like you gotta make sure each meal fucking slaps. Like you gotta make sure that the recipes are so good, because there were a few duds in there. So that was my conclusion. If you guys would like more videos like this where I review different meal plans, let me know in the comments down below. So yeah, thank you so much for watching.